Hey peeps, it's me, Denise Free. It's Friday again. I always get to see you on my favorite day. I'm actually in my office, which is rare for me on Fridays. Usually I'm trying to hit the slopes or something. But today I'm going to talk to you about something a little bit more serious that really needs to go in the bucket. And it's what I have learned by being a therapist behind closed doors for so many years, and I think it's something we come by honestly. So in my practice, what I have seen happen for women and maybe men too, but my experience has been women, just my experience, definitely true for men. Somewhere between the ages of like 35 and 55, the people in my practice start getting really honest about trauma that happened to them in childhood or their teen or college years. And I think what has happened, and again, it's pretty human, these folks think like, if I just get out of this situation, if I just move on to another chapter in my life, if I just move away from home, if I just marry the man of my dreams and have a few kiddos and a white picket fence and the golden retriever, then all that bad shit that happened to me in my past will be over. And then those kiddos grow up, the marriages get older, we get older, life just happens. It gets almost quieter in a way. And in that quiet, what I have grown to realize is it's where that trauma comes back. And so I guess what we're putting in the bucket today is the notion that we can just move away from it. Some of us can. This isn't going to apply to everyone. Some of us can move on. And the trauma never resurfaces. But it's my experience as a licensed marriage and family therapist, as well as a certified sex therapist who's pretty trauma informed and is trained in EMDR, is when it gets quiet, almost like at night, almost like when we wake up in the middle of the night and we have some like icky stuff pop up from our day, or icky stuff that we're trying to ignore during the day by staying so busy. It's much like that, and that's been my experience with women in my practice in their mid-30s to mid-50s. It got quieter, and that shit came back. So I want you all to put in the bucket the notion that it'll just go away, and if for some of you it's already in the bucket, good. But I encourage you all to get really honest with yourself about stuff from the past that would maybe be nagging at you if it was a little quieter in your life, and then to deal with that either through therapy or some other treatment that will serve you. Like, I think therapy around your trauma is really scary, but it will serve you. And if you're hearing my words and that speaks to you, if you kind of just know that in your gut, then I really encourage you to go for it. And maybe put some of that that safety of denial, or in that safety of hope it'll just go away, kind of needs to go in the bucket. If I'm not your therapist, or you're somewhere else in the country and I can't be your therapist, contact me and I can certainly point you in the right direction of how to go about finding a therapist. I have no problem doing that. You can always email me that for that help. And my email address is denise@myrelationshipstrategist.com. Okay, so not the fun fuck it bucket that it usually is, but you know, such is life. Like, we got to get real on this stuff sometimes. And I just hope at least one person is hearing me and knows exactly what I'm talking about and will do something about it. Okay, I love you guys. Happy February, and I will see you next Friday. Bye. Love ya.